Good Morning Texas Home and Wealth, sponsored by Rodney Anderson with Supreme Lending.
The statistics are alarming. 50% of first marriages and then 75% of second marriages will end in divorce. But who gets the house? Mortgage and credit expert Rodney Anderson has some strategies for handling this very divisive time. Good morning.
Good morning, Shannon.
Okay, so why is it important to determine who gets the house in a divorce?
Yeah, because there's a difference between being legally divorced and being financially divorced. The one thing you don't want to do is make sure that your ex-spouse gets the home, but they can't afford to make the payments. Because those late payments, even though that person may be awarded the house, that person can still ruin your credit. They may ruin the opportunities for you to get new mortgages down the road, new car loans. You may have to pay higher home insurance rates. Everything is based on credit in today's market, so divorce is very prevalent, but it can be very costly.
Now, you mentioned something about a spouse who is awarded the property, but then they can't pay the mortgage or pay the property taxes. What happens then?
Well, what happens is your credit gets damaged. You could have 30-day, 60-day, 90-day late payments. I just saw a lady this week wanted to buy a new house. Her ex-husband was awarded the house, and all of a sudden, he's 120 days late on his mortgage payments. Even though he was awarded in the divorce decree, those late payments are on her credit report, and she cannot get financing to go out. So she is permanently a renter because of her ex-spouse.
Now, can you refinance, or is this a good time to refinance?
Well, I always recommend when you're getting divorced, if somebody's keeping the house, have the judge put in the divorce decree that they must refinance that house, normally within a 90-day period of time. Before, what was going on, houses were upside down. People owed more on their homes than it was worth. Now that's completely reversed. So people have equity in there. I always recommend, if the ex-spouse is getting it, refinance that house, put it in the divorce decree, because you do not want to be having a lingering financial effect for years and years down the road.
And you said refinancing means your name is not on there at all.
Yeah, when you refinance, you're completely pulling your name off of that title. So get involved with your ex, have good communication with them, have them get that process started right away. Therefore, you're not stuck.
You mentioned refinancing, but you also mentioned 90 days. Is that how quickly you need to move?
Well, I always recommend, because during the first parts of divorce, that's when finances can get in the most major issues, because they may not be able to afford that payment. They may not have a budget and all that. So make sure during that period of time you've taken care of this business.
Okay. You got your radio show, and we were talking earlier. You're going to have a little bit of fun this morning.
Yeah, we're going to talk about financial infidelity. It's one of the most important causes of divorce right now. And so I tell people during this process, if you're getting divorced, work with a lender that understands how to do a cash-out refinance to pay off the ex-spouse, how to refinance to get your name off of there, or more importantly, if you both are going to, if you're going to sell that property where you both get pre-approved to go buy that next house.
Okay. It's a situation we don't want to be in, but if we see ourselves in it, give you a call. You can call Rodney at 1-800-EXPRESS or go to rodneyanderson.com to get in touch with Rodney to find out more. We'll be right back.